What's new from the Barbados Light and Power Company?
Hello, I'm Jennifer Blackman, Communications Coordinator with the Barbados Light and Power Company. Welcome to What's New Radio in November. It's Energy Month, and the theme for 2020 is A Resilient Community, Energy at the Centre. At Light and Power, we have a clean energy vision for Barbados. It's about reducing our dependence on imported, oil-based fossil fuel generation towards renewable forms of energy that are safe, reliable, and cost-effective. And we're working towards providing customers with greater energy choices and control over their energy use. We envision a resilient community with energy at the centre. And we know that you count on us to power every moment of every day. To begin our November What's New Radio edition for Energy Month, here's a message from the Honourable Kerry Simmons, Minister of Energy, Small Business and Entrepreneurship.
What's New Radio?
This year, CARICOM has themed Energy Month and RE as in Resilient Community, with energy at the centre. In doing so, they have placed emphasis on building resiliency into communities with a heavy focus on the role which energy can play. It is my firm belief, and it is also that of the major shareholders in the sector, that resiliency in the energy sector can serve to liberalize the entire country from the mutually related burdens of environmental degradation from fossil fuel combustion and also the unpredictable price volatility of hydrocarbons. The Division of Energy, in recognizing these challenges, has charted a policy direction that will see a virtual elimination of the use of fossil fuels for the generation of domestic electricity in Barbados by the year 2030. This target is the major focal point of the Barbados National Energy Policy 2019 to 2030, and it speaks to a future envisioned for the sector based on the island's experiences with the increasing cost for the importation of fuels. A new Energy Advisory Committee has recently been named, and they have begun their work with a mandate of accelerating the delivery of renewable energy licenses on this island. I have made it very clear to them that this is my unswerving expectation. Some of these systems, based on their large size and their varying locations across the island, will considerably augment the quantities necessary for the attainment of our targets. The concomitant advantage to having renewable energy installations located at various points across the island is that it inherently builds in a level of resilience by having power generation distributed island-wide and not being sourced from one centralized location as we do it now. This distributed generation means that in the unfortunate event of an island-wide loss of power from the grid, systems with battery backup can provide electricity and help us relieve some of the stress which we would otherwise face. All Barbadians will soon be able to participate in a series of town hall discussions on a possible community wind proposal. This will see average Barbadians having an opportunity to obtain financial gains from the establishment of community wind installations at proven wind corridor sites across the island. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where technology is now taking us. Imagine for a moment being able to derive monetary benefit and financial gain from the efficient use of wind as a source of energy and power at any given time during the day or night. The wind study and its accompanying town hall meetings is but one in a series of other studies and bodies of research which are currently being undertaken within the Division of Energy as a transformative menu of options for the energy sector in Barbados. I am proud to say to you that along with onshore wind, the Division of Energy is also seeking to outline a national electric mobility strategy, which will guide the transition of this country's fleet of vehicles, as in all of the vehicles on the roads in Barbados, away from the reliance on fossil fuel and into the realm of renewable energy. This is part of the 2030 ambition. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you happy Energy Month, and thank you.
What's new from the Barbados Light and Power Company?
Light and Power has evolved from its early days as an electric utility to being an energy leader in Barbados. In harmony with our 100-100 vision of 100% renewable energy and 100% electrification by 2030 are the many projects we have progressed since 2015. A 10-megawatt solar photovoltaic plant at Trent St. Lucie and completed a 5-megawatt battery storage facility at that site. The Clean Energy Bridge project, also at Trent's, is expected to be commissioned by early next year. The rollout of 24,000 LED streetlights will be complete by the end of this year. The installation of the Advanced Metering Infrastructure, AMI, meters island-wide means that customers will be able to better manage their energy consumption. In 2010, Light and Power introduced the Renewable Energy Rider, which was the forerunner of the new FIT, feed-in tariff. And to facilitate the interconnection of the growing number of business and homeowner renewable energy systems, grid modernization is ongoing. The Lamberts East Wind Farm project is another important part of the transition to a clean energy future and supports the Barbados National Energy Policy's goal of achieving 100% renewable energy by 2030. Last month, we held a virtual town hall meeting to share information and received feedback from residents of the area and other interested persons about the project. I've invited Charmaine Gill-Evans, Systems Engineer at Light and Power, and Moderator Corey Lane to talk about that evening.
What's new from the Barbados Light and Power Company?
Welcome to you both.
Thank you
for having us.
Corey, I'd like to say thank you again for your work that evening. And Charmaine, perhaps you would like to begin with an overview of the project.
Thank you, Jennifer. The Lamberts East Wind Farm project, it was conditionally approved through the Prime Minister's office in December 2010 by the Town and Country Development Planning Office for the construction of a wind electrical generating station consisting of 11 turbines and their associated equipment at Lamberts Plantation in St. Lucie. This was following exhaustive environmental studies and public consultations. These studies are all publicly available via the BLPC website, www.blpc.com.bb. Since that time, advancements in turbine technologies have been significant, resulting in a revised project plan consisting of now 5 wind turbines, which will provide a similar output as the original 11 turbine plan, approximately 10 megawatts of capacity. The new plan consists of 5 turbines from our supplier Enercon. They are E70E4 model turbines. They have a 71-meter rotor and a 57-meter hub height. So we are looking at less than half of the number of turbines as the original plan, while still producing the same amount of clean, renewable energy to the grid. Additionally, in keeping with our commitment to lessening environmental impact, a revised environmental impact assessment was done, and it showed that the anticipated impact would be less for the same power output due to improvements in equipment efficiency and technology. For example, a key design feature in the Enercon design is that it uses a direct drive generator operation. Simply put, there is no gearbox, and therefore less mechanical components for wear and for sound propagation. Electricity from the wind farm will be supplied to the Light and Power grid under a power purchase agreement. I'd just like to add that wind energy is a well-proven technology which has been implemented around the world, and that our parent company Emera, as well as some of our affiliates under the Emera umbrella, have considerable expertise in design, construction, and operation of wind farms in Atlantic Canada.
What are the benefits of the project for the environment, the customer, the country as a whole?
Corey, the project makes a valuable contribution to delivering the necessary diversity in electricity generation to ensure a cleaner energy future for our island and all of its inhabitants, for the current generation and for generations to come. Here in Barbados, the development of wind energy is aligned with both Light and Power's strategy for clean energy generation and with the national strategy for greening the Barbados economy by reducing dependence on imported fossil fuels and moving towards a 100% renewable energy future. The annual power output from the wind farm is anticipated to power approximately 9,900 homes. There will be no air emissions from the wind farm during operations. In fact, the facility will have a beneficial effect on air quality overall, as it will reduce BL&P's overall emissions by displacing the use of fossil fuel generation. The wind farm will provide a carbon offset of approximately 26,000 tons of carbon.
Thanks, Charmaine. Now, earlier you said that this green energy plant will produce an additional 10 megawatts of energy, and we appreciate that as we continue to use the mix approach, heading towards 100% renewable energy. Is there a significant impact, or what is the impact of this plant in the overall energy output?
Well, Corey, the energy output from the wind farm is estimated to be about 3% of the island's current annual electricity needs.
Okay, and finally, what is the timeline, the deadline, the target for this project?
Corey, we anticipate a 6 to 8 month construction program for the wind farm itself once the requisite planning conditions are met. One of these is the completion of a geotechnical investigation and the submission of that report to the Chief Town Planner for his approval. And we also have to conclude commercial arrangements with our supplier. So we are a little ways out yet, but we're working towards achieving everything in a timely manner.
Thank you, Charmaine and Corey.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Thank you as well, Jennifer.
I'd like to finish by saying that Light and Power's Managing Director, Roger Blackman, attended the meeting. And in his closing remarks, he assured those present of Light and Power's awareness and full consideration of their concerns, not only as we are working on project details and awaiting approval, but throughout the construction and commissioning phases and beyond. He also stressed that the wellness and safety of all Barbadians is and will remain Light and Power's first priority. Time now for Inbox. In keeping with the Energy Month theme, a resilient community, energy at the center, Adrian Carter, Manager Regulatory Affairs, talks about a new on-bill financing pilot program for customers that we currently have before the FTC for approval.
Incoming mail. Inbox.
We are very excited about our on-bill financing program we currently have before our regulator. This program will make money available to our customers to purchase energy-efficient equipment and renewable energy systems. And the customer can repay these funds through their monthly electricity bills.
What are some of the purchases you will be providing financing for?
We will make funds available to customers to replace the lighting in their homes for more energy-efficient LED lighting. Customers can also obtain financing to purchase energy-efficient air conditioner units that may increase their comfort during these very hot days without significantly impacting their electricity bills. We will also finance the purchase of UPS systems that can support customers' equipment during brief power interruptions. Also, customers who want to install a solar PV system on their roof to generate their own electricity and maybe sell electricity to us, they can also obtain financing through our on-bill program and have the convenience of flexible repayment through their monthly electricity bills.
Adrian, when can customers hope to access this financing?
Our application is before the FTC for their review, and once approval is granted, we will begin to offer this program to our customers.
What's new from the Barbados Light and Power Company?
Independent contractors are currently conducting a residential customer survey on our behalf. Each contractor carries authorized identification, so please ask to see it before commencing the survey. Call our customer service team at 626-4300 to find out about the COVID-19 safety protocols at our Garrison Centre, or call the hotline at 626-9000 for emergency assistance. Visit our website at www.blpc.com.bb to learn more about our new online service options. You can also receive up-to-date news on our Instagram and Facebook pages, BLPC Online, or on Twitter at TweetBLPC. Listen to the program again on our website, www.blpc.com.bb, and to hear extended versions of the interviews, search for What's New Radio Extra Time. Thank you for joining me for the November Energy Month edition of What's New Radio. It's also our Independence Month. On behalf of Light and Power's management and staff, I encourage you to celebrate this year's Independence Day with safety in mind. I'm Jennifer Blattman. Bye for now.
This program was produced for the Barbados Light and Power Company by SFA Communications.